Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Continuing our top 15 series, we've got something special lined up for you today. I know so many of you have been asking for a customer reviews analysis for this one. Well, we're finally doing it. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Let's begin by examining the insights provided by our first reviewer.
This reviewer recently decided to upgrade their home network and seems absolutely thrilled with the results, giving this new router a top rating for its exceptional performance and ease of use. According to our reviewer, the setup process was incredibly straightforward. Using a simple mobile app to guide them through the steps, they had their new network online within minutes. This client noted how seamlessly the hardware integrated with their existing modem, a process that went off without a single hitch or complication. The most significant improvement for this user was the massive jump in network speed. They were replacing an older Wi-Fi 5 model, and the difference was described as truly remarkable. Even though their current gadgets are only compatible with Wi-Fi 6, they are consistently experiencing speeds that are 2 to 3 times faster in the same locations throughout their home. This has had a noticeable impact on daily activities. Downloads are quicker, streaming is smoother without any buffering, and online gaming is now virtually lag-free. It's clear to this user that the device is well optimized to deliver superior performance even to older generation devices, making it feel like a worthwhile upgrade right away. While our reviewer hasn't had the chance to test the router with a true Wi-Fi 7 client yet, they are confident it will deliver an even more impressive, next-generation wireless experience based on its current performance. The tri-band technology was also highlighted as a major plus, ensuring there is plenty of bandwidth for all their connected devices, which prevents network congestion and maintains consistently fast connections for everyone in the household.
Wonderful. Now, let's explore the feedback from our next reviewer.
This reviewer admitted to being quite skeptical at first, half expecting to send the device back without seeing much of a difference. However, the impact on their home Wi-Fi speeds was immediate and dramatic. With their previous setup, which included a fairly recent router, our reviewer was seeing speeds of around 300 to 400 Mbps on their phone when in the same room. After installing this new router, those same tests consistently showed speeds between 1100 and 1400 Mbps, a performance leap that left them genuinely shocked. Even the upload speeds saw a small but welcome improvement. In terms of real-world use, the client notes that while the change isn't life-altering, the benefits are noticeable. Web pages seem to load more snappily, and large downloads for things like video games finish significantly faster. What makes the performance boost so surprising is that our reviewer doesn't even own many of the latest generation devices that would typically take full advantage of new technology. They specifically chose this unit because it focuses on aggregating existing bands for better speed, rather than utilizing the newer 6 GHz band which they don't have compatible devices for yet. The setup process was straightforward, as they were already familiar with the manufacturer's companion app. The one tedious part was the need to reconnect all of their smart home devices to the new network. Despite this minor annoyance, the coverage has been excellent. The router is placed in a non-central location, hanging on a wall behind a TV, yet it provides a strong, consistent signal with no dead spots throughout their 2,600 square foot home. For anyone wanting a substantial speed increase without needing the absolute latest in Wi-Fi band technology, this client feels this router is a compelling and highly effective upgrade.
Awesome. Let's hear what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer wanted to share their experience with this new router. They primarily use it as an extension of their existing, high-end router setup, leveraging the easymesh functionality. They found this router to be a good fit for that purpose. Our reviewer mentions that if you live in a smaller space like a 2-3 bedroom apartment and have a typical number of devices like phones, TVs, laptops, and maybe a smart doorbell, around 10-15 devices total, this router should handle things just fine. However, this client lives in a 2-story house with a significantly larger number of devices, around 25-30 connected via Wi-Fi. In their experience, the router alone might struggle to adequately cover that many devices. Signal strength is solid for a 2-3 bedroom area, covering a 3-bedroom floor without issue, but it might not be ideal for heavy gaming due to the lack of specific gaming optimizations. The unit does feature two 5 Gbps WAN and LAN ports, which are great if you have internet speeds in the 1-2 gigabit range. The initial setup was incredibly easy, taking only about 5 minutes. One thing our reviewer noticed is occasional brief disconnections, but they stress it only happened a few times and wasn't a major concern. They added that they purchased a dual fan cooling system to place under the router and noticed a major improvement in performance with no more disconnections. They even got around 700 Mbps near the router and around 250 Mbps on the farthest spot on the same floor, which is decent. They would recommend this router over a similar model with less antennas.
Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. See you next time.